we were on a trip together, and we were like, man, Cooper's been on the phone a lot with someone. Like, I wonder who that is. Cooper said, like, I think I'm gonna marry this girl one day.
When we were kids, we used to share a room. We shared a bunk bed. We shared toys, Legos, clothes, and Cooper's very organized. Me, on the other hand, not so much. And so whenever my dad would tell us to clean our room, Cooper would say, Dad, it's not me that's leaving the messes, it's Colson. We got older, we got our own rooms. Obviously, Cooper's room was spotless. And my room looked like an episode of Hoarders. And my dad still apologizes to Cooper to this day for making him clean up after me for so long.
Tori and I are incredibly different, yet we've always been best friends. I truly believe that when God made the two of us, he sat down and divvied up qualities between us. To Tori, he gave beauty, grace, charm, talent, and kindness. To me, he gave neuroticism and a nut allergy. Our relationship only grew stronger when she went to college and I was in law school. Wasn't I lucky? In fact, some of my most cherished moments of the last 3 years were when Tori would come over to my house, turn on a rom-com, and we would grade Scantron papers because she was a TA and hadn't had her papers done that were due the next morning.
We met very briefly, but I remember walking away from that conversation telling my mom, I think that girl's gonna be my best friend. I learned that she was going to the University of Alabama, and I hoped and prayed that we would end up going to the same sorority. I remember her telling me of her plan of graduating a year early and getting to marry Cooper. Lots of care packages, calls, plane rides. They never stopped pursuing each other. And that day's finally here. Cooper, I hope you know, though, when I come to visit, you'll be taking the guest bedroom, and Tori and I will be having a bestie sleepover like old times.
I sent my son away to the Naval Academy on a plane by himself. And how do I love my child during COVID when I'm at home and working full time? And then I start hearing things about Tori. I'm hearing that she's sending my son meals. She's flying up there to see him on her own tab, waiting for my child to get out of class. She is walking the streets of Annapolis by herself, shopping, finding resources to invest in my son. And I am so thankful for her, and I want you to know I saw you.
Cooper, the military has taught you about virtues such as duty, discipline, and perseverance, and how they are to be used in defense of the country. I see those in you every time I am around you, and I am thankful that Tori chose someone of such exemplary moral character. I admonish you to deploy those same qualities in defense of your marriage if and when they are necessary, and I have no doubt that you will. We're glad to have you.
Cooper, we've had a great time hanging together, you and I, when the girls aren't around. We're just so blessed to have you and to have your parents have poured Christ into you. It's such an affirmation to us that you're the guy, dude. You're it. Thank you for loving on Tori. Now, you will have noticed that Tori is perfect and she doesn't have any flaws, and you're welcome for that.
Cooper, if I didn't know you and I just knew the accomplishments of the United States Naval Academy, I'd be proud of you as an American. But as the dad of a Marine, I'm bursting with pride. I could not have imagined a more perfect bride for you than Tori.
Oh, you look so pretty. Oh, so beautiful.
I love you so much, and I do not know what I am going to do when you are not close to me, barging into my house and dirtying up my kitchen.
Oh.
Cooper, please take good care of her. She is my best friend.
Wow, this is more emotional than I thought it would be.
Baby, you are the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my lifetime. In my lifetime.
Who gives this bride to be married?
Mother and I.
Oh my goodness. Sorry, you're so pretty.
Do you, Cooper, take Tori to live together in marriage? Do you, Tori, take Cooper to live together in marriage? Will you love her, comfort her, honor and keep her in health and in sickness, in prosperity and in adversity, and forsaking all others, be faithful to him, so as long as you both shall live?
I do.
I do. Oh my goodness, Tori, wow. That's beautiful.
You look so handsome.
I'm excited.
May this ring forever be a symbol
Of my growing love for you.
of my growing love for you.
Of my growing love for you. With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed. Cooper, ever since I was a little girl, I prayed for you. I love you more than I did yesterday, and I'll probably love you even more tomorrow. You were the first person who made me feel truly heard while also challenging me and pursuing me. You were patient as I slowly broke down my walls, showing me the love of Christ and what it means to live out your faith daily.
My beloved Tori, from the moment I met you, my life was forever changed. Every day with you is a blessing from God, and every moment with you, the time quickly passes by. With you, I have found my home, the love of my life, and my best friend. I promise to always love you as Christ loves the church.
Cooper Leighton Flowers. When God created you, he must have had me in mind. Today, I choose you for the rest of my life. I love you.
With you, Tori, I find my greatest happiness and deepest peace. I vow to be your loving husband and best friend for all the days of our life. Thank you so much.
Tori, Toriana, Toto Bear. When she gets up and does stuff, she just kills it. She just kept hitting it out of the park every time, and every note and every song and every finale of every song and every pageant and every interview question. I just was like, when's she gonna mess up? And she just never did. And I'm just proud to call her daughter. I'm just so amazed at the talents and gifts God's given you.
He's a rule follower. But let me warn you, he also knows how to bend the rules. From the early age, I remember, the rule was close your eyes when you pray. And Cooper never disobeyed that rule. When we prayed around the dinner table, he would close his eyes. But occasionally, if you were peeking and watching, Cooper would be eyes tight closed, reaching around on his plate to find the favorite morsel to pop in his mouth. And I know the military is going to have a lot of rules. And if he's ever going to find a way to bend them, it's going to be so that he can spend more time with you. That's the kind of love I've seen between the two of you. Over 3.5 years of long-distance relationship, waiting for the military to let you have this day.
I've just gotten to see a lot of the ups and downs of long distance, and I was able to see how well y'all love each other.
You know, it's one thing to have Christian friends with whom you hang out. It's another thing to have friends with whom you can talk about Christ with. I'm happy for how much Cooper has poured into me and inspired me, and how his service and his commitment to God and to loving people rightly has so inspired me.
Cooper probably doesn't know this. One of the saddest moments that we had together was our last night together in Bancroft. All these years, we've had hundreds of nights talking, and our last one was catching up on memories from our time at the academy. And I was really sad because I realized that was probably the last time that we'll be able to do that together. Maybe not. Maybe we'll see. Maybe if I come visit, Tori will take the guest room, and I'll be.
If 7th grade us could see you, We would be so in awe of the incredible woman that you've become and the amazing man that you've found. We admire both of your devotions to Christ, and we can't wait to see how you impact the world.
Cooper, you have a good one. Don't let her go.
Take care of her. She loves well and she loves you well.
To Cooper and Tori,